70,000 rugger fans, it's the high spot of the season, when England come out for their first international match against the All Blacks. England is playing in white, and standing in the middle is Obolensky, destined to play such a great part in this match. Many at first thought the All Blacks unbeatable, but their recent whacking by Wales have given England new hope. And today, if they don't put up a good show, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales and 70,000 others will want to know the reason why. But England do put up a good show. For the first half hour, it's a lightning to and fro struggle, mostly in midfield. And then Obolensky steps right into the picture with a magnificent demonstration. From a scrum, the ball goes...
Twickenham. England playing in white against Scotland in the rugby match of the year, the Calcutta Cup. The cream of each country's players doing their damnedest on a perfect afternoon with 70,000 enthusiasts roaring encouragement. After 9 minutes, Ian McRae was offside. Scotland were penalised. Roger Hosen took the kick, and off the post, the ball went through. 3 points for England. The Scots pulled out all the stops. In a storming attack, they swept down on the English line, and the centre three-quarter, Jock Turner, made a supreme effort. A try. Three points all, and both sides increasing the pressure. Again, it was Scotland. The right wing, Sandy Hinshelwood, went over for their second try. Stuart Wilson's fine kick added the goal points. Scotland now led 8-3. England's left centre, Colin McFadden, went over. A level score again as Hosen converted. And the Scots determined to regain the lead. It looked as if they'd succeeded when left wing David White got over, disallowed. But near half-time, England were penalised. Wilson took the kick. A goal. At the interval, England were trailing by 3 points. Within a few minutes, they were ahead. The bottom man in the pile was the Northampton forward, Robert Taylor. A try.
Comes up, that's hard off. And here's an interception. Jacko Reinach will score. Nothing will catch him. There is the athlete. Look at him go. Beautiful intercept, opportunist try. There he goes, Jacko Reinach. And he has levelled the scores. Jacko Reinach picked up that ball in an opportunist try. And of course, once that athlete gets the ball, no one will catch him unless there was cover defence with less distance to go. There he is, Jacko Reinach.
Opportunity to have a look at the stats of the game online. There's the website for you as Anton Oliver finds Tane Randall.
Beautiful ball to the back of the line out, giving some space.
Here they are, some intricate moves. Aaron Malista,
classic.
That equals the record. That's absolutely brilliant again.
Well, set the world alight, why don't you? They're certainly doing that at the Westpac Trust Stadium here in Wellington. Who would have believed we could have had a game to rival Homebush, and we certainly have. We've seen some glorious tries to date in this game. Well, here it is here. What a work, what a move. So many different directions and angles, and Umaga, of course, for the flat-footed opponent to beat. Through the last man, absolutely beautiful, and through to Christian Cullen. Coops, give us a hand on this one.
Well, the Australians are known as the masters of manipulation, but the pupils here have taught the masters a lesson. That is superb.
Penalty apiece. Brew to throw. Up goes Pelous once more. The ref in the way. Getting between Tumac and De Brossa. And Tumac coming round on the blind side. Wrapped up by Mike Mullins. Good possession though retained, and Tournaire on the second phase, and it's Wallace to hold on to him. Third option. Peno, huge bandage around his neck, and I'm afraid Christian Califano got himself in the wrong situation there. Now let's see what Munster can do in this turnover. There's a super drive, and away goes Keith Wood and his men to spare. driving through, took a good tackle to stop him, but look where Munster are, inside the 22 and arriving in numbers. Stringer on the narrow side. That's through to Kelly, who's come around from the other wing. Wood still feeling the effects of that long run of the tackle, but there are men to spare here. Now Halvey, if he can release. And here's Hayes, hand trip, just stopped him by Penno. There are the two loose posts, now let it go. And there's Foley, the last man in. Tackled by Califono. Now what can Munster do? Can they still retain it? Here's Stringer, nobody to the right. O'Gara, the little shimmy into Crotty. Crotty, a man to spare. John Hayes in for the try. John Hayes scores his first try in representative colours, and it was made by the whole team. And while we speak, Keith Wood is still out of it on the far side of the pitch after that marvellous charge which set it all up.
Well, what a superb passage of play from Munster. Just when we thought they were under the crash, there's Hayes getting in for the try, but it started a long way back from a turnover and quick movement. Keith Wood made the initial surge, but great continuity play and great credit to the Munster side coming back when they were certainly under pressure in the early stages, and a great response.
That was terrific stuff. It was Crotty there offloading, and there was Hayes, the big man, 18 stone. He's had a few problems, groin injuries that took him off a couple of weeks ago. Well, here we go with the try once again. The little shimmy inside, the pass to Crotty, that's what set it up, and there at his shoulder was the big prop. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, 18 stone and the rest.
Robinson drives into Happy. There's Beale. Kenny awaits. He marshals everybody behind him. Sharp. His opposite number, Palmer, with another tackle. Australia, remember, a man down here. Genia goes himself, and Flood gets across, and it's Palmer once more. And that ball will come back on the England side. The man was turned, and Youngs is looking to go. Laws takes it on. Ashton on the outside. Ashton going up the wing. Takes on the fullback, who was Mitchell covering, and Ashton is going. Ashton's going to score. It's England who make the statement. And it's Australia who don't know where it's coming from. What a score for Twickenham to celebrate.
And it's George Turner to Richie Gray. Amazing that he played in this Calcutta Cup match 12 years ago. Sione Tuipulotu, who set up that first try. Here's Russell, tried to glide his way through, but the doorway to the line was smashed in his face.
I can't use it.
So when you're looking for an exit here, Gilchrist competing at that breakdown. Berkeley waits for the ball. Another thing the officials are supposed to clamp down on in this championship is time wasting. No huddles before lineouts, quick sets at scrum time, shot clocks for penalties or conversions. And off this time, go Scotland! Footwork from Duhan van der Merwe. This is astonishing! That is a...
The green seats at Twickenham appeared in even greater numbers as the crowd left before time, and it's happening again here. Moefana, Ramos, oh again, it's simply magnificent. Penno again.
James.
Well, the referee's going to have to take control here. This is going to be an interesting listen.
Two very experienced players who are going to get a bit of a telling off.
He sprayed water in my face. Review it again. He sprayed water in my face and I reacted. And he choked me with the scrum cap. That's not allowed.
You're going to the outside. They're going to line up. Mapimpi, Makazola, Mapimpi. And I think Marika got him this time. I think Mapimpi may have come out of top and may get fired and tangled up at Allianz.
Number 4 green and number
three goals are facing, they touch head to head. So I just want to see if there is no...
Okay, on-field decision try, we'll check after.
Yeah.
I think it was a shot too on Billy Proctor from mid-champ, but also Dan Caldwell.